Good evening. Friends, family and famous faces gathered today for the funeral of Stone Roses and Primal Scream bassist Gary "Manny" Manfield in Manchester. The service of the city's cathedral drew hundreds of fans as well as some of the biggest names of British music. The 63-year-old died last month, 2 years after the death of his wife Imelda. Tim Scott has this report.
We've all shed a tear. Millions have cried a river. Manny was like a brother to me, a dream as a friend, a dream musical comrade.
A truly heartfelt tribute to a friend and bandmate from Stone Roses singer Ian Brown at Manny's funeral today. The service at Manchester Cathedral was a testament to the love and respect for the bass player, from the world of rock music to the man and woman on the street.
Just fantastic band, fantastic guy, and it just shows.
Been a fan of the Roses all my life. Show me appreciation for a great man.
He's almost Manchester personified, isn't he?
Liam Gallagher, Paul Weller and John Squire and Rennie, Manny's old friends and bandmates from the Stone Roses, were all there. Bobby Gillespie, a bandmate from Manny's years in Primal Scream, was another to give a special tribute during the service.
I carry his spirit in me. Things he said, things he did, I will remember them forever. Farewell, comrade. I love you, Manny Manfield.
Manny's influence on the music we've all listened to over the last 30+ years can't be overstated. And as well as the music, he was a fixture in the clubs and bars across Manchester, where he was welcomed with open arms. Manny's death last month was nearly 2 years to the day since his beloved wife Imelda passed away from cancer. Ahead of a fundraiser for her treatment, he told us just what she meant to him.
All these gigs, all these records, all this everything, it doesn't mean a thing. It doesn't mean nothing. As long as this lady's okay and my family are okay, then that's... everything else is superfluous, isn't it, you know?
Yeah. Everybody loves him, obviously, and everybody loves the Roses and Primal Scream and all the things he did. But as a person, he was just incredible, so generous, so kind.
After the service, the three remaining members of the Stone Roses joined Liam Gallagher and Bobby Gillespie and Andrew Innes from Primal Scream to take the casket back to the hearse ahead of a private committal ceremony. Gary "Manny" Manfield leaves behind twin boys Jean and George, as well as a musical and cultural legacy that is second to none. Tim Scott, ITV News, Manchester.
The jury in the trial of two men accused of plotting a gun attack on Jewish people in the northwest has retired to consider its verdicts. Prosecutors say Walid Sadawi and Amr Hussein wanted to kill as many as they could in the Manchester area. Both men deny the charges. Elaine Wilcox has the latest.
After a 10-week trial, the jury were sent out to consider their verdicts at 12 midday. There are 3 defendants on trial. 2 of the men are accused of planning a gun attack on a mass gathering of Jewish people in Manchester. The court was told the ringleader, Walid Sadawi, who's from Wigan, and a family friend, Amr Hussein from Bolton, had a visceral hatred of Jewish people and had told an undercover police officer posing as an extremist that they planned to kill as many Jews as they could. After ordering a number of firearms, it's claimed they'd scouted out a number of areas in Manchester for the attack, including Higher Broughton, Prestwich and Cheetham Hill. Now, Bilal Sadawi, Walid's brother, he's on bail. He's accused of knowing about the attack and doing nothing to stop it. Now, his brother says he, in fact, in his defence, was trying to sabotage the attack once they were in possession of the weapons. His co-defendant, Amr Hussein, says the evidence against him is pure fantasy. The jury will continue their deliberations tomorrow.
Elaine Wilcox reporting. A 14-year-old boy has been convicted of the murder of Ibrahima Sek, who was stabbed on his way to play football in Manchester. Ibrahima, who was also 14, was attacked in Moston in June. Today, his father said every person in the world would like Ibrahima if they met him. 2 other boys have been convicted of his manslaughter, while 2 women were found guilty of assisting an offender. All 5 will be sentenced in February. 2 women have died after being hit by a car in Bolton. The women, aged 57 and 59, were hit while walking down Smithills Dean Road just before 7:45 this morning. The driver, who's 19 years old, has been arrested on suspicion of causing 2 deaths by dangerous driving. The mother of a teenager who suffered life-changing injuries in a hit-and-run on Merseyside has made an emotional appeal for the driver to come forward. Zach Michaels had to have his leg amputated after he was hit by a car travelling at more than 70 miles an hour in a 20 zone outside Kirby High School a year ago today.
It could have been anyone. It just so happened that Zach was crossing the road at that moment. He didn't do anything wrong. So please come forward. He has to pay. It's not fair that Zach is the one that has to pay for this.
A man from Liverpool has denied racially abusing Bournemouth footballer Antoine Semenyo. The Ghanaian international flagged abuse to referees during a game at Manfield in August, which was temporarily suspended. 47-year-old Mark Mogan from Dovecot appeared before Liverpool Magistrates Court today. A trial will take place next April, with Semenyo expected to attend. Now, over the last few weeks, many children across the Northwest will have been meeting Santa, but for some kids, it can be more difficult to tell the big man what they want for Christmas. The Deaf Village in Blackburn are doing things differently at their winter wonderland. Ella Robinson has more.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I am telling you why. Santa Claus is coming.
We all know that Santa can speak every language, but what about sign? I'm here at the Deaf Village in Blackburn. Let's go meet him and find out.
Santa's meeting children from the local area tonight with his interpreter, Ellie the Elf.
Here, Santa signs, so there aren't those barriers that exist out in the real world. They can see a Father Christmas signing, and that's going to make them really happy.
He snuck away from the North Pole to find out what these kids want for Christmas.
Very exciting. It's good as well to obviously get that relationship with the children, and obviously to have that easy conversation as we're talking, because obviously I need to know what they want for Christmas, whether they're deaf or hearing. Have you been a good girl? Yeah, how about, are you telling the truth?
So why is it important that Santa can sign?
Because Santa wants to make everybody enjoy Christmas. And obviously have play snowballs or have different things and have fun. That's what Christmas is all about.
How was it to see a Santa that can sign?
Surprising, because I didn't think Santa could sign language. And happy as well, because all them people who are deaf won't be able to meet Santa, because he won't be able to know what he's saying, so it's great to know that he can sign language.
Because you get to learn how to do sign language.
Yeah. Do you know how to do any sign language?
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
As well as signing Santa, the Deaf Village had marshmallows for toasting, market stalls and Christmas crafts. It's the most wonderful time of year, but have these children been naughty or nice?
Nice. Nice, nice. Nice.
Nice. Naughty. No, nice.
While Santa has a list and he's checked it twice, don't worry kids, he thinks you're all nice.
I'll still be kind, I'll still give them a present. It doesn't matter because they're just children and I love all the children.
The Deaf Village hopes events like this will boost British Sign Language in the community. Ella Robinson, ITV News, Blackburn.
Getting that winning feeling. FOW, sponsor of the Granada Sport Report.
On to sport now, and Salford Rugby League fans will have a team to support in the Championship next season. 3 weeks after the Red Devils were wound up over unpaid bills, a consortium led by former player Mason Caton-Brown will form a new club, Salford RLFC. That bid, which was one of 3 takeover proposals, was approved by the Rugby Football League today. In darts, Stockport's Nathan Aspinall is bidding for a place in the third round of the World Championship. Tonight he takes on American Leonard Gates. He's hoping to follow Luke Littler into the round of 32. Warrington's reigning world champion beat Welshman David Davies 3-0 at Alexandra Palace last night. Now to football, and Manchester City have a 100% record so far this December, and they've been spreading a little festive cheer off the pitch too. Both their men's and women's teams have been visiting the patients at Royal Manchester Children's Hospital as part of their Christmas Together campaign, which has raised more than £165,000 for the City in the Community charity. And some players, including defender Nathan Ake, even became surprise presents for these Manchester primary school children.
I think they didn't know about it, so, it was good to see their faces, how happy they were. Hopefully it was a nice little Christmas gift.
An 11-year-old girl from Cheshire is raising money for research into Alzheimer's with the publication of her second book. Heidi Barker has compiled a series of jokes, riddles and strange place names to fund more research into the disease. Paul Crone went to meet her.
Why do dogs float in water? Because they're good boys.
Good for everyone that Heidi loves to laugh. But there is a serious message behind her latest book, officially declared fun too, as all royalties will go to Alzheimer's Research UK.
In 2020, my great-uncle Ian was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and I thought that there was already a cure, and when I found out there wasn't, I wanted to do something about it.
And Heidi certainly has, including a 603-mile walk and a 214-mile bike ride. And now it's jokes that'll raise vital funds for research.
Why did the tomato finish last in the race? Because it couldn't catch up. What snake is good at maths? An adder. So it's jokes, riddles, funny place names, hard to pronounce place names and much more.
She's just fabulous. She's an absolute joy to be around, and I always say to people that she makes me a better person every day as well.
The book also contains strange facts, such as comets smell of rotten eggs, lit matches and almonds. But it's time for more of Heidi's humour.
Are you ready, Paul?
Born ready.
I've just come back from the vet. I had to take my dog because he swallowed the Christmas lights. And when the vet said he was okay, his little face lit up.
That's a good joke. Isn't it just? Well done, Heidi. Paul Crone, ITV News, Great Sutton, Cheshire.
Kerry's got the weather.
Mom, wet wipes, toilet or bin?
Bin. Why?
United Utilities sponsors ITV Granada weather.
Hello, a very good evening to you. If you're travelling to your Christmas destination this year, it's not looking too bad. It's not looking like a white one, but it's certainly drier. It's going to feel colder. Although it's rather cloudy, I do think we'll get some breaks in the cloud, at least at times on Christmas Day itself. We've basically got high pressure developing and sitting to the north of the UK as we head into Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. What it does bring is a cold easterly flow. We'll get some shelter from the Pennines, but I do think it will be one of the chilly ones of recent years, but staying dry. That's the focus. Overnight tonight, after a relatively cloudy day, we're looking at a fairly gloomy start as we head into the early hours of tomorrow morning. Certainly over the Pennines and the Peak District, the cloud thickens and lowers, so it could be fairly misty and murky as we head towards dawn. Nothing too chilly, rural lows of around 4 Celsius. As we head into tomorrow, there is sometimes 8:27 and 3:52. Another mostly dry, fairly cloudy day tomorrow. Poor visibility over the Pennines first thing, lifting and thinning a little into the afternoon. It will start to feel chilly with that easterly beginning as we head into the second half of the day. Temperatures down to near normal. And as we head through into Christmas Eve, it's setting the scene for Christmas. High pressure to the north and easterly, but mostly dry. Take care.
Cleaned up well.
United Utilities sponsors ITV Granada weather.
I'll be back with the late news after news at 10 this evening. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.